Hi, this is Finance and Investing Just Joey Style, and I want to let you know that I'm not a YouTuber. I don't want to be a YouTuber, but I'm a guy on YouTube. So I'm trying to figure out the YouTube thing and make better thumbnails and have my channel more appealing, but it's the information that I put out that I'm worried about the most. It's the guidance, because that's what I do. I've been really good with my finances my entire life. And honestly, I haven't made the progress in investing that I wish I would have, or that I should have. I've made mistakes, and that's why I'm on here. And very, very few people are going to get online and put their stuff out in front of the world and say, hey, here's all my dirty laundry, here's everything that I did wrong, and come back out here in front of everybody and show that I'm working to show you that I've learned from the mistakes and that I know what to do. Now, my personal account is very leveraged, yes, but that's okay. That's where I'm comfortable. That's where my risk tolerance is comfortable being. I know my portfolio. That's where we got to get you. That's where we got to get everybody else to understanding what they own. So, I'll be putting my budgeting stuff out here soon. That way we can get our short-term financial crap together. 6 steps. And if you need help with those 6 steps, you have me as guidance for $100 a year as a financial retainer. I mean, wouldn't it be fun wouldn't it be nice to just have a buddy or a friend, somebody with experience you can just shoot a message over to? Hey, I've been doing this for a couple years and I'm trying to break the habit, or I need to get a loan, or my budget's doing this. I'm going to make a big purchase. I don't know how to plan for the future. It'd just be nice to have someone to talk to. And then my portfolio. You can straight up follow my portfolio right from YouTube. Buy the shares, allocate to your liking, and understand the companies. I'm not going to give you full-on deep dives in everything that I do, because there's a couple of things that I do differently than other people. I don't have to know absolutely every single aspect of a company to invest into it. I need to know enough. Now, there's some companies I know a little bit more about than others in my portfolio, and that's fine too. But I have my reasons for being in everything, and I know my companies well enough to allocate the money that I've allocated to them. So that's how I look at risk. I understand the stuff that I own better. And the more understanding that I have, the less risk I have, because I understand where the company is going, what it's doing, and how it's operating. So if there's a big downturn in the stock price and I look at my company's fundamentals and nothing's changed, then I can very easily identify that as a buy the dip opportunity or an undervalued opportunity. Or if a company goes up high, which I'm getting better at judging the overvalued portion of it, because I'm not a trader, I'm an investor, so trading is difficult for me. But anyhow, the upside, I'm getting better at judging when a company is being overvalued. But that's difficult because I'm a perma bull and I understand where things are going to be going also over the next 5 years. I read a quote the other day. I'm trying to remember it perfectly. I'm trying to remember it exactly, but it was basically, someone said your shares are at a discount to their future price. And I was like, wow. So the companies that are going to grow in value over time, yeah, right now they're cheaper than they're going to be in the future. They're undervalued from their future price. So I just thought that was a cool statement. But yeah, I would like to start doing a few more budgeting tips and things just about regular life on here, because there's some people that don't have somebody to talk to about that stuff. I'll give you some grocery store hacks and just some things just for life, to save money, to budget better, to take control of your finances. But investing is where my passion lies, because that's where growth is. And yeah, my journey, my accounts, well, it was volatile yesterday. It was 60, somewhere between 60 and 70,000, and I lost about 10 grand. Well, I'm down about 10 grand. I didn't lose anything. I'm down 10 grand from yesterday because sell off. People were freaking out a little bit, but looks like a buy the dip opportunity. Government shutdown, who cares? Most of the time it's flat or up for the market. Might push a few decisions back until the government opens up, but there's still things that are happening. Obviously, it goes on long. I mean, it can create some whatevers, but I don't see supply chain issues happening like it did back in, I think, 2018 or 19. Yeah, any red, especially in solid places where the fundamentals are, AI, crypto, energy, financials, infrastructure, yeah, you should be fine. We'll be fine. Like I said, I'm telling you, the next 3 to 6 months are really going to tell the story of what we're going to be in the next couple of years, for sure. Also, one more thing for like my guidance, if you want that, I'll help you build a portfolio, because my portfolio is not the only one that's going to do well. My $60-ish thousand account right now, within 3 to 5 years, is going to be over $1 million. Can I say that? Absolute 100% guarantee? No, I don't know what the future exactly holds, but that's what I'm doing with it. That's what I'm working towards. I know the goal that I'm attempting to hit. And there's other portfolio, there's other stocks, there's other companies that are going to perform well that would take that account to those same levels over the next 5, 10, 15 years. I can help find those stocks and build your portfolio so you can understand how you want to invest. I'm growth, so that's what I will focus on, is my growth-oriented stocks, because that's all we want to do. You're putting money in to have more money later on. You want your money to grow. Everybody wants growth. So I can't understand why you would want anything other than to grow. So I focus on growth stocks. I focus on abundance. I focus on getting people above where they need to be to retire. That's our safety net, is above. So that's what I do on the other side of it. But I highly recommend that you watch me for a year and see where this goes. See where my accounts are next year. See what my information looks like. Don't jump into something until you vet somebody. Just because I look like a good guy, I might not be a good fit for you. It's possible that we don't work well together. Who knows? You also have to be accountable. I don't like to work with people that aren't accountable. And I've had to be accountable for my own life, whether there was things that happened because of me or because of somebody else. There's still accountability there. And discipline. I'm getting some disciplines back and starting to understand a few other things, and learning charts a little bit better too. I'm always improving myself. Don't get me wrong, I got my days where I'm like, this sucks. Just life in general, not just the YouTube's things or, the market, like losing or having a bad red day, or, I know my accounts are going to be great in the next 2 or 3 years because I've put this strategy together 5 years ago, but I made some bad decisions, and some other people made some bad decisions, and my life just ended up someplace that I didn't want it to be. But I am where I am now. So I'm implementing those principles that I found and made years ago now. So unfortunately in the market, it's going to take 2 years, just because investing takes some time, and trading too. But given the conditions, given AI and crypto and the change of everything, we're we're in for a very interesting time, and things are changing. So the environment's changing, the economy's changing, the investments should change. Your portfolio shouldn't look the same as it did 10, 20 years ago. And there's some companies in there that you should have because they're just dominant and they're going to stick around. Very important companies that are going to innovate and grow. But there's some other companies that are up and coming that are very much so proving themselves that this new technology, digital age, financial system, all that's coming up. So I'm poised to profit well over that, off of that over the next couple of years. I am leveraged, so I will have to deleverage if there is a bad downturn, unexpected black swan. It'll crush some trades that I have, but I'm willing to take those risks. So that's what you need to understand about your own account. That's what you need to understand about your own investing or trading. Separate the two. But you're investing in one account, but you're trading in another account. Mine are in the same account, and it's difficult to manage. I might try to switch them, but I can manage it well enough. But these are things. This is what you got to get to know about yourself. Can you manage it in one account? If not, put it in two. But yeah, it's just a journey. And if you want to go on this journey with me, you can grow along the way and understand what you want to do in your own portfolio. You don't have to mimic me perfectly, because guess what? Your life's different than mine. So your choices and investments should be at least slightly different than mine, or at least the way the allocations are. This is finance and investing just Joey style, and yeah. Let's grow and go on this journey together, and over the next couple of years, some very small, consistency over time, and putting money into the best places to own, you're going to see the power of investing into the right places. So yeah, let's go on this journey together.